The requirements is to create a child-centric environment. At the same time, it's a retreat for the adults. Organic Contemporary is a fusion of both natural and modern elements. Organic consists mainly of curves, neutral color palette, as well as utilizing natural sunlight. Whereas Contemporary consists mainly of dark wood, thin lines, and angular shapes. And I blended all these elements together. My name is Wei Kai, and I'm an interior designer from TIL. This is a HDB EM for a family of 4. There's a lot of interesting features in this house, and I can't wait to show you guys. The overall idea was to merge all the communal areas together so that the kids will have more space to play and at the same time to allow maximum sunlight and ventilation. In the foyer area, there are 2 key components. First of them being the separation of vinyl flooring and tiles area for easy maintenance. The second key component is the bench created for homeowners to sit down while wearing their shoes. Okay, so right below this is a niche for them to store their day-to-day shoes so that it's easier for them to access. Then right here, in here there's actually a design curve that is done for them. So let's say when their kids are walking around, it will prevent them from hurting themselves. Beside me is actually a half a cabinet created for them to put their daily items on it, example car keys, wallets. Right below here is actually where they store their shoes at. The entertainment room is created for their kids to play during the daytime. A half-white glass was installed for the parents to watch over their kids easily. In the middle, there's an area for them to display their favorite toys. During the night time, it doubles up as a resting room for the helper. A curtain was installed for privacy purposes. Once you enter the kitchen, you're welcome with an elegant pendant light on the breakfast counter. One of our priorities was to maximize the storage space and to create a bigger walkway. For the backsplash and countertop, we went with a material which is highly resistant to scratch, stains, and high temperature, and is easy to maintain since the kitchen is highly utilized. At the corner, you will find a small rounded window which is installed so that the homeowners can watch over their kids from the kitchen. What would have been a service yard is now converted into a dining area. The tall windows are meant to give an overall grand look to the space. The bay window was built in to serve both as a dining bench as well as an aesthetic way to hide the chute. On the opposite side of the dining area, we extracted out the sink to create more rooms in the bathroom as well as to provide an easy access for the family after eating. I added in hanging cloud lamps as an indoor accompaniment for the outdoor views. A door was created for convenient access to the living room from the dining area. In the living room, you'll find lots of curve in both the carpentry and furnishing to enhance the cozy ambience and for the safety purpose for the kids to run around. The slide is my favorite part of the house and was also the toughest to design. Reason being, the planning for the steepness and curvature was a huge challenge. We also added additional steps to cater for the slide design. The common bathroom has a lot of layer to it. Since it's mainly used by the kids, I chose a fun terrazzo pattern tiles for the wet area, pastel green scallop for the dry area, and cloudy cement tiles for the rest of the surface that give off a touch of fantasy. The gold linings were added for the vibrancy and curves for the children's safety. The master bedroom is separated into two parts. Nearer to the window is the bed area. The other side acts as a walk-in wardrobe. In between, there's actually a fluted panel created to get privacy but still allow sunlight to go through. The wardrobe has a glass door so that they can switch the internal light on to view and choose their attire for the next day without needing to open the doors. The laminate and vinyl used are of a darker shades as compared to the other area to make the room optimal for sleeping. To stick with the theme, the master bathroom embraces a darker color too, emphasizing on privacy. The shower screen has a diagonal side in order to maximize the walking space into the bathroom shower area. Through here, you'll find a feature wall of patterned tiles with organic shapes on them, keeping consistent to the organic part of the theme and gives more personality. Even though there might be challenges along the way, for example the slide, but I'm really thankful for the owner for having full trust in me and giving me the freedom for creativity. I hope the children will remember this childhood home even after they grow up.